I'm a proud Canadian Jew. This is the Canadian Senate. It's not powerful like the US Senate, but listen in to the discussion over here. And I'll have some thoughts afterwards, and please share yours too.
Senator Gold, Justin Trudeau and Melanie Joly's decision to vote in favor of yesterday's UN motion condemning Israel as a disgraceful departure from our nation's principled history of standing with our democratic ally against the relentless bias of the United Nations. This vote abandons Canada's values, aligns us with the worst human rights abusers, and legitimizes a corrupt UN system that has made a mockery of justice and fairness for decades. Even worse is Ambassador Bob Rae's laughable defense of this vote, claiming Canada is committed to a two-state solution while simultaneously participating in a sham process that only emboldens those who seek to delegitimize Israel. His words failed to mask the hypocrisy of supporting a motion that singles out the world's only Jewish state while failing to even mention Hamas. Senator Gold, are you comfortable with this vote and the message it sends to our ally Israel, the Jewish community in Canada, and Canadians who value foreign policy?
Senator Gold.
Senator Housakis, thank you for your question. Canada's
This is a Montreal Jew who is an honorable senator for the Liberal Party, the party that is in power right now with Prime Minister Trudeau, Justin Trudeau, and he shows that it's quite all right and perfectly legitimate what they did. Listen in.
votes at the UN, as you know, historically, have always been a matter that has caused, upon which considerable focus and attention has been placed by the Jewish community and the pro-Israel community in Canada, and understandably so. Canada's position with regard to the conflict between, in the Middle East has been consistent. It believes it continues to believe in the importance of two states for two people, for the right of Israel to live in peace and security with its neighbors, and the right of the Palestinians to their own homeland. This government has also, as a friend and ally of Israel, has been, as other allies have been as well, have raised concerns about some of the actions that have been taken. The vote in the United Nations is consistent with Canada's basic position.
Senator Housakos.
The only thing consistent, Senator Gold, with the Trudeau government the last 9 years is siding with a bunch of tyrants and dictators instead of our ally Israel. Canada once took pride in standing with Israel against this nonsense, and we called out the UN for what it is: biased, broke institution where dictatorships preach about human rights. Conservatives will always stand on the right side of history, as we did under Prime Minister Harper, and we will again under future Prime Minister Poilievre. Isn't this yet another reason for an election, Senator Gold, so Canada can elect a government that has a moral compass and returns us back?
Senator Gold. Senator Gold.
Again, Senator Housakis, I understand, as you know I do, the impact that every statement or every vote has. I am a member of the community. I understand it very well. However, it still remains the case. Canada remains a strong ally of Israel, and despite attempts to use Israel as a wedge issue, this government will continue to do so. Peace.
Senator.
So the truth is, it said there that he was not affiliated. So I'm not exactly clear what that means, but he definitely is affiliating with the vote that Canada voted that condemning Israel. The United States didn't vote condemning Israel, voted against it, and other nations likewise. Which, what does it mean that you are a strong supporter of Israel? When you condemn Israel for what they're doing, for protecting the lives of innocent individuals whose lives are in jeopardy because there are evildoers that will kill unwantingly little babies in a gruesome, cruel way. People burn them to death, and the glee that you have from it. And yes, it's okay to condemn Israel. I don't know what to say about an individual who is okay with that, except politics is politics. It's not honest. That's all.